Hello.
Did you guys have the pop-up that's like recording audio only? It's so
Did you?
annoying. I had a pop-up.
I think mine is just like a bubble, like a message bubble at the top.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Maybe
What
because
age group can we talk to about the beep sound?
We can even be like, we'll provide you with the audio.
I won't. Okay, because your we is you, John. That's not me. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Beer Talks TO with your friends Addy, Stanley, and Parasocial John. Why don't you?
Parasocial John now?
I've always been the Parasocial John.
Is that gonna be your new Instagram tag? Parasocial John?
PRSJON, yeah.
PRSJON for
PRS, yeah. Don't at me, bro. Don't expose me like that. Anyway, why don't you say hi first, Stanley?
First Stanley.
And we have Eddie.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
You know what? I'm really annoyed with myself.
Why did you annoy yourself?
Every single time you cue me, I'm like, I'm going to say something different this time. Every single time I end up saying hi, everyone. I like actively think it. I'm like, don't say it, and then I say it.
It's a twitch. Like it's like a reflex. That you
I
got.
guess so.
It is.
I'm so annoyed with myself.
You have to practice it.
I know.
Like you have to rehearse yourself. And I bet you
have to-
even then.
100%. I'm like, I thought I was actively suppressing it, and the words came out of my mouth, and I'm like, I hate you.
No, brother, that's your
Oh,
signature.
no.
That's your
Dang it.
signature. I like the hi everyone. Also, did you guys
Really?
know? Yeah. Did you know that every time I do that, I make it so I cut it so that you guys respond right away.
I do respond right away.
I know,
Wait,
but
I thought we were pretty seamless already.
You think so, right? You would think
Oh,
so, but there's
no.
like a 1 second gap. That's like, oh, these guys are like
Not
uninterested.
the millennial pause, like in the middle of the sentence.
Basically. Anyway, we're back. We have a beer of the day, which is I'm still in denial that we've never had before.
We've never had it. I promise you this.
We've never had
it because I would remember if we did.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's Corona. We spoke about it last episode, or maybe a few episodes ago, I guess.
We
It
talked
must have
about
been
how we
last
didn't
episode.
have it.
Yeah, how we didn't have it. Yeah, we're having Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina.
Oh, what?
Yay.
Corona Extra. This was genuinely when I was starting out as a beer drinker. This was like the bougie drink for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's an import, right?
Oh,
So
I see.
it's like $4 more than a Canadian. You know what I mean?
$4
No.
More?
More, yeah.
more?
Yeah, I like restaurants.
Not $4, but $4 more.
More, correct, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Someone ripped you off. Where did you go drink
Listen,
beer?
back in the day, that was the case. That was how I remember.
Oh,
If
is it because you're ordering it in a restaurant?
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Like
then,
at a
then yeah,
bar.
okay, fine. That
At a bar,
I
yeah.
can understand that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, not like
Okay, on a beer list, you see one beer and you see another beer, and then the other beer is $4 more. Or you're like, is this beer made of gold?
Well, it's Corona though, and you know, I think source, trust me, bro, they were doing really well until the virus came about. No joke.
Oh no, because
Like actually, supposedly. But again, source, trust me, bro. Okay. Like,
I mean, I'm not surprised. The world
right? Like it makes sense. Right?
associates, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
that
makes
makes
wait,
sense.
okay, hold on. I've been playing with this in my hand for a while now. So like, you're supposed to drink Corona with the lime, right?
Correct.
Right.
My question is, so I have a can. I have
Yes.
half a lime.
That's a
Should
lot.
Should I just squeeze the
No.
juice into the can?
No.
How should I do this?
Shove the
You're
whole
supposed to have
thing
a
in.
wedge. You're supposed to have a wedge. You don't have a knife with you. We can wait. I can edit this out.
No, I'm just gonna squeeze it in.
No, because you don't need the juice. You don't need just the juice.
Like I'm supposed to suck on it.
No.
Like you're supposed to have the bitterness of the peel.
it's supposed to
is what
sit
you're
in there.
saying?
Yeah, it's supposed to sit in there. It steeps in there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ew.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Dude, it's so
I know
good.
that like in the bottle they like stick it in the thing. and
Correct.
you're
Yeah, you
supposed to
punch
push
it in.
down.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
that. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna
Okay,
lick the
I mean,
lime.
you do.
Just juice it. Yeah,
you
just
do,
juice
you
it.
do.
I know
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I know some people do just juice it.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, so
I opened mine
Corona.
already.
Tell me more about this drink, John.
Yeah, so outside of it being an import, also we're in Canada for those who don't know. If this is your first episode.
Oh God.
Welcome to Beer Talks.
Yeah, welcome to
TO
Beer Talk,
stands
yeah.
for Toledo.
Toledo's.
Toledo. Sure. No, it
Wait,
doesn't.
this is an import? It's brewed in Canada.
It could still be an import.
It could still
no?
be an import, no?
I
don't
thought
know.
like it's like Sapporo's
True,
brewed
true.
or
Yeah,
bottled
yeah.
in
True.
Guelph or whatever. Yeah, I think maybe that's the reason.
Maybe it's the
I know.
same
I'm
vibe.
just
Brewed
gonna
in
look it
Canada.
up. Let me
Anyway,
look it up.
we're paying premium prices for these. Okay.
Okay.
And I haven't had it in a while. But I always remember it being so refreshing. Not like citrusy, but like there's a coolness to it that, and I don't mean just like the vibe, but I mean like just like temperature wise. And it's like the perfect summer beer. Like every commercial is at the beach, right? Like that's their entire
True.
spiel.
Their branding, I guess.
Yeah, their branding. Yeah, I should know the name for that, by the way. But you got it. Nice, Stanley.
Oh, nice. Well done.
You're
That
literally
was like,
you're squeezing it in. I don't think you need that much.
oh no. I mean, that was half a lime,
drinking lime
audience.
juice.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't need half a lime, dude. You need a wedge.
Okay,
It's fine,
I
it's
have.
fine. A wedge is only like a half of a lime.
Or a quarter.
Correct.
You mean. Yeah. Sorry,
I looked
didn't
it
know.
up.
Yeah.
Corona is no longer exclusively an import in Canada. It was historically imported by partners like Labatt or Molson Canadian,
Right.
Molson Coors, I guess.
Yeah.
But now it began locally brewing in Canadian facilities since 2020.
Oh, there you go. That's very recent.
Yeah,
Very
that is
recent.
very recent. Also, John, is yours brewed in Canada or is yours not brewed in? Therefore, the green tab.
Mine is
Point.
brewed in Canada.
Oh.
Never mind. Never mind. Theory out the window.
Don't
Just
worry
kidding,
about
guys.
Crackers open ads.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was still looking
We're
at the
supposed to
can.
drink. Yeah.
My bad. Hold on, struggles.
But yeah, this was also, that's why I have fond memories with this beer, because it was like the expensive beer, you know, when we were just beginning to drink. Anyway, without
it's-
further ado,
Cheers.
Cheers.
It smells like beer.
don't cough into the mic.
I'm sorry, I sniffed too hard. It like smells like hardcore beer, like smells like beer.
Yeah.
It's like beer. This. I think this is like very quintessential beer. Like someone's like, "Hey, you want a beer? This is it."
How do
It's
you,
sharp,
you keep making, oh yeah, it's sharp.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's the right word, right? You guys feel it, right?
Yeah, it's sharp. I like the finish though. But yeah, the lime, I think the lime cuts through that too, Stanley, I think.
Yeah. It's like it's nice for me. I'm like, oh, it's like refreshing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
But then what? Lime.
Yeah, it's like citrusy, right? It's like a different
Yeah.
citrusiness, yeah.
I don't like it.
It's because you don't have a lime, ads.
Yeah, I think it is. For not being an IPA, it is freaking bitter.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't
You
remember
think
it
so?
being so bitter.
When was the
I
last time
think
you had
this
a
bitterness is not like IPA bitter though, right? Like it's not like
No.
hoppy bitter. It's not like it's like this light bitter that like lingers around in your mouth.
And I feel like IPAs have a stronger bitter aftertaste. This one is bitter on the front end more and then lingers. Versus IPA is like, oh, it's fine, and then JK, I'm still here.
Yeah, there's an after. Yeah, it does
Right?
linger. You're right.
It
Also,
does
I think
linger though.
it carves your throat, right? Like it's like a
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
thought the first word was sharp.
yeah, it scratches.
I was not expecting it.
Yeah, it scratches your throat. No,
Having
Stanley.
said that, having said that, I don't hate it.
Yeah, that's the.
Is this a
That's the
calamari
60
beer?
beers. Absolutely.
I
Yeah?
need really,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
I think I want greasy battered
Greasy,
calamari.
really greasy,
like really
calamari.
greasy.
Yeah,
Like I want to hear a crunch when I bite into my
Yeah,
calamari.
The deep fried, like a
Yeah.
little bit burned,
Mm-hmm.
with
dripping
a blooming
oil.
onion on the side.
Yeah, like on lard,
yeah.
like deep fried on lard, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
kind
Oh yeah.
like that kind of
Damn,
food
Corona
pairing.
Extra.
Actually, I mean, I think the quintessential beer, I think it's crazy that you guys say that this is what, like, this is like the vanilla beer.
Yeah, because your reference point is not this. Your reference
No,
is
no,
always
no.
Canadian.
No, correct. To me, Canadian is the vanilla beer, right?
I don't think this is not quintessential. To me, it's a little bit heavier of a beer. I wouldn't call this quintessential. I'd call this like tier 2 maybe.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Right?
It's not really like the stamp, like the poster boy
Yeah.
for beer for you. Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's certainly a recognizable brand.
I agree. I remember having I was looking at the fridge actually. Did we have Budweiser before?
No.
No, I don't think we
Holy.
did. Wow, how did we completely skip all the basic
I'm
beers?
saying, yeah.
Because we had an idea of doing super special beers, and we
True.
went from that all the way to Canadian only beer, like
True,
Canadian brands,
true,
Canadian
true.
breweries. So we kind of skipped over all of these. I would imagine staple beers for
Right.
many people actually.
I
Mainstream.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, very mainstream.
I also, now that I was looking at it again, I also don't think we've had Coors Light before.
No, we've not had.
no, I
Coors
don't think
Light.
we have.
Not on the pod. Yeah, see,
It's
we've
crazy.
skipped all of these, right?
We need to do a back to basics season where we only drink basic
True.
beer.
You gotta go back to basics. True.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, right? Like Corona?
It's not bad. I think it does not do them justice because we've already gone fancy. So then when we drink a basic beer like this, we're like, oh, this is so basic, you know? Like we sound so,
pretentious.
how do I say? Yeah, we already sound so pretentious because we've already gone there that way.
Imagine Corona's the only people that listen to our podcast with
Yo,
the
imagine.
only possibility of like sponsorship, and then we're like, yeah, basic.
I like it. I like it. Please. I could just make a solo episode.
You're like,
let me
I
know.
can fire the other two hosts.
I wouldn't. It would just be a ninja episode, you know. they just wouldn't know about it.
I don't think this is like an entry level beer though. Like I think
agree.
if someone were to be like, I've never drank beer before, I would love to kind of get into the beer drinking game. I don't think this is the one I would push on them first.
No.
Like I would rather push Sparkle Puff on them than this.
No shot.
For real.
Whoa.
Are you crazy?
I disagree.
Yeah, no, for real.
I feel like Sparkle Puff will like scare them off.
Traumatizing, dude. Yeah.
I think
feel like they would have a great time with Sparkle Puff. They'd be like, wow, depth of flavor, this and that. I
think
feel like this is just like, a little bit of, for me at least, a little bit acquired. I feel like this is an acquired taste.
Really?
oh, interesting.
Sorry, Addie, go ahead.
I thought Sparkle Puff would be more memorable because of how different it tastes,
Yeah.
but it would be a shocker for a few. And I think maybe not as a first beer, but if someone's like, I want entry level IPA, Sparkle Puff for sure.
Really?
But entry level beer, I'd be like, no, I'd go a little bit more basic.
Like
I
the
have
only time I would recommend this to somebody as their first time beer is if we're at like a pool party.
Fair.
And this is one of those like in pool tiki bars.
Of course. Well, it's just the vibe, right? That's their entire
Yeah,
brand,
right?
no?
And then
Yeah,
with the little lime, like it has to,
Yeah.
like the experience has to be there. Otherwise, this is not their first beer.
I see. It's a package
Right.
situation for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. This is I got it. Corona. If you're listening, this is an experience.
Wow.
Damn,
good sell,
okay.
good sell.
It's an
I
experience.
was actually thinking that. I'm like, you know what? If I went to like an all-inclusive in Mexico, I feel like the first beer I want to get would be a Corona. I'd
Yeah,
start with
yeah,
that, right?
It would actually be another one. Sorry. I'm just thinking back to, it's pineapple, like Presidente something, I think. It's like the more mainstream thing that they have. I forget what it was.
like more like Mexican.
Yeah, exactly.
Local.
Yeah.
I see.
I have a small tangent with Sparkle Puff.
Oh,
Let me
no.
Tell us, what
You guys
happened?
broke
Are you
up?
guys broken up?
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I love how this is the first thing we thought of. It's like, wait, they broke up.
These are so dramatic. No, we were Anime
On a
North.
break.
After Anime North, we went to dinner, right? And we went to this restaurant, and they had Sparkle Puff on tap. So I was like, remember when I think Ray sent the group photo? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jason outed himself. If you know, you know, I guess. In any case, Eric's sister. I was like, dude, you're gonna love. Oh, I don't know, but this is like my beer of the year right now.
Oh man.
And then Eric's sister was like, oh, is it? I'm like, yeah, but it's an IPA and it's like really, you know, like it's like a big wall for a lot of people, right?
yeah.
And she's like, oh, but I wasn't trying to sell it to her to it. Anyway, long story short, she orders it with me, so we have it both IPA Sparkle Puff, and then she loved it. Like she was like,
great.
wow, yeah,
That
like
makes sense.
this is really great. And then one of our other friends, I was telling her that this is also my top, And she was like, I was like, you can try it if you want. You can have the first sip. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. It smells great. Like, it smells amazing. And so it can't, but I warned her about the IPA.
You.
Yeah. I warned her about the bitterness. Anyway, she sniffs it. She's like, oh my God, this smells amazing.
Oh no.
Like, I think I'm gonna love this. This is Yuka, by the way.
Oh dang. She
And
got
then-
catfished.
And then she takes the smallest sip, right? And then she was like you just see her face crumple, you know? And then she's like, ah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I did warn you, but you know, you have to get over that. Anyway, the long and the story short, I'm engaged now with Sparkle Puff.
Oh my god.
Like, what, you what, who?
Yeah, exactly. I'm engaged with Sparkle Puff. I still have a stash in the fridge.
Oh my
Just
god.
just for rainy days. Yeah, pretty much every
Dang.
time I go to an LCBO, I grab one. I grab a couple.
Damn. All right.
Speaking of grabbing a couple, Stanley, what are we? What are we
I don't
talking
know if I
about
like
today?
that transition.
So what am I transitioning into? What are we talking
What are you
about
grabbing?
today? I don't know.
Actually, it
Where are
makes
we going?
sense. We're the talk of the day, bro.
No,
The-
you
the-
grab
the-
a
the
couple
scandal-
of
the-
bricks.
That's
Ah,
right.
there we go.
That's
and
right.
then, yeah. So
And then
See?
don't pay for it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
don't pay for it,
Man.
and then claim that it was stolen.
Correct. This is
And
you're
cl-
really
no-
putting it together.
No, you mean claim that you've never had it.
Oh, right. But it was on the spreadsheet.
Correct.
Okay,
And
so if you've not been living under a rock, we're talking about Lego Gate today. Honestly, I kind of caught wind of this very briefly in very like small, like short form video content
Uh-huh.
over
Same.
like several platforms, so I don't have the full picture. But
Uh-huh.
what I do know is that for some Legos, this has gotten like a lot of attention. And it's like very many people are very vested in the outcome of this story.
Correct. Yes.
So, John, would you like to tell us a little bit more about why these Legos are so important, why everybody's talking about them, and then what is the controversy?
Right. I'm sure everybody's kind of caught wind of the Lego scandal going on, right? Where it started as a Lego scandal. And then it turned into, I'm the resident researcher, I guess, in this episode.
Yeah, you are.
Because I did watch the entire thing from everybody involved, right? Even
Wait, like everybody's POV?
pretty much, yeah. Like you guys are getting the secondhand stuff. Like
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh,
Like I
you
was,
were the spreadsheet.
That's right. I was in it. And I was keeping track of that stuff.
Oh man.
It is a little despicable. Basically, I'm pretty sure who the people that knows already, but there's a lot of like, it's corruption that's like getting unraveled, right? It's like a thread that's like, whoa, it just kept going and going and going, and it just kept escalating. And I think why it blew up so much is, as one of the sources that I was watching it through was, this was such an expose to how the rich and powerful are able to bend the law to benefit them. Whether it's like scare tactics, right? Whether
Yeah.
it's just literally, they're not even gonna do anything. They're just gonna tell you, oh, you're just gonna lose money, and we have more money than you. So
Like literally, I'll bury you in
lawyer
litigation,
fees.
whatever. Yeah.
Correct, right? Like them saying that, and then it led to like even the police getting involved. It even led all the way to like a religious belief, right? Like a religious sect of people. And so this whole unraveling thing. Also, I don't know how updated you guys are on what's happening, but the latest news is that Ben.
Wait, before the latest news, you didn't tell us what happened.
I
You
did.
just told us there was a lot of controversy. And then
is.
how the rich and powerful are corrupt. But what happened?
One guy named Brian, his dad had a collection of Legos, very expensive ones that started back in 2000. Wow, I'm even dating you guys. Because he's much older when he started his collection. The Legos aren't that ancient old, but this was like in the 2000s. Anyway, there's a way for you to sell your collection via a brick and mortar store, aka Bricks and Minifigs in this case, is the company, right? The corporation. So instead of you going to Facebook Marketplace or eBay and making your own account, you go to a brick and mortar store like a Walmart, for example, and you're like, hey, I have some stuff to sell. And Walmart's like, okay, cool, we can sell it for you. We'll just get a cut of how much it is. And then you get, I think, 70% or like 60% of whatever it is, right? And at that time, because of how rare and how pristine the collection is, it was a good enough money investment. Anyway, long story short, the dad got sick, or the old man got sick. Son decided to sell the stuff. As on the process of selling it, there's a bunch of sketchy things that happened with the store, with the brick and mortar store, and basically they lost their collection. Not only did they lose their collection, and I'm putting lost in like bunny ears quotation marks, because there's like, there may be some theft, but they lost their collection. They didn't get all their money's worth, and the estimate was $200,000 US dollars of Legos, worth of Legos, right? Which is a very high estimate, which maybe we'll get through to this episode today. That's not really like the accurate estimate of it. In any case, a YouTuber went through it, trying to find where the Lego is. This YouTuber then got arrested, basically dragged through the mud by a certain what's the word? District of police? I don't know, like a certain
That's accurate.
That makes sense, yeah?
Yeah.
A certain district of police, to the point where now this YouTuber now has a gag order of a RICO, which is apparently a big term for lawyers.
Yes.
What does that mean, Addie?
In layman's term, it's essentially like it's a gag order. If you say certain things, name certain people, you get in trouble, meaning jail time.
So
exactly.
He just no longer can talk about this.
Yeah.
It's a very serious. Is the word accusation, Addie? Like, what is a case? I guess.
The allegations, I guess.
Yeah, allegations. Yeah. Like, it's a very serious allegation. This is a RICO. Apparently, is what they do for mobsters back in the day. Is what they would serve mobsters. And obviously, RICO's like involve like the FBI. Like that degree. Like, this isn't like petty theft situation. This is like. And this is
$200,000, man.
Yeah. Right. For $200,000, I'm gonna put you in jail for the rest of your life, kind of situation. Like short of a death penalty from where they're standing. Anyway, yeah, that whole shebang happened, and now everybody's kind of caught wind on this, and it all started from Legos, but I feel like this isn't really what it's about anymore. And period.
maybe additional details in between, right? Just to thread the needles a little bit. So in between everything that John said, I know the brick and mortar got bought. Like, it was originally a mom and pop shop. It got bought out by a larger corporation, right? And then in the reconciliation process of being bought out, there was a lot of controversies about like, hey, where's the Lego? We don't have it. We already sold it, but where's the money? You guys already have the money. No, we don't. And then it just became the new larger company said that like they didn't receive the money and they're suing the smaller owners for it. And the smaller owners like, no, you already have the money when we did the first recon, when you guys first like acquired blah blah blah. And then it originally started as a dispute for the money that apparently this was sold and some monies were transferred, and then it ended up being no Legos could be found, no money could be found, and then one of the two parties like, well, the other person's at fault, right? And then I think that's where like the genesis of this came from. And then like a whole bunch of things happened after that I didn't really keep track of. Like, what is this whole religious sect thing happening? Actually, you know what? Maybe John, take us on this journey. Where did you start, and then like where is it going now? Like, what's the latest?
So obviously, to be fair too, okay, this YouTuber guy, he's not like the most, like, he's doing it for content, right? At the beginning, at least, right? So there's that, and for this guy, Reckless Ben is the channel's name. He's not really like doing this like as a I wouldn't say facetiously is fair, right? Because obviously, like, there's legalities involved and et cetera, et cetera. But he was definitely doing it for content, and so it wasn't like he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart entirely. You know what I mean? And I think that's why the Bricks and Minifigs, the BAM is what they're called, BAM Corporation, has legs for their case, right? Because they can twist it as harassment or whatever like that, right? But the issue became, to me at least, the biggest issue was when the cops seriously got involved. And when police gets involved and when you're genuinely trying to, obviously, like, you'll be on your best behavior unless you're, unless you're like a nuisance streamer, right? Mm-hmm. Then you'll be on your best behavior. And for the most part, this YouTuber who's a bit obnoxious was doing the civil thing and being in his best behavior. But every time, I really don't want to focus on the religious part of it because I don't want to.
I feel like it's neither near or there, and it's
right.
Not. It can't be proven.
Correct.
It was
Exactly.
speculation.
Exactly. That's exactly. Thank you. Yeah. There's not really a solid evidence, right? It's just, what's the word? Correlation doesn't mean causation. Right?
Exactly.
Like it's that kind of vibe. But the line that they were trying to draw there, Stanley, was the owners of this brick and mortar are heavy Mormons. Like they're deep into their Mormonism, and they also, in fact, in their police district over there, also have a lot of Mormons. And it so happens that these brick and mortar guys are huge donators to the said police. Yeah, that's right. To said police department.
Oh.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, because if I remember correctly, that one of the body cams of the officers came out, and they were almost saying like, how do we spin this back?
Correct.
And like put it back on the YouTuber.
Correct.
So like it makes them look really bad. It's
really
almost
does.
like they were looking for ways to give the YouTuber hell.
Correct. Which again, as it's understandable because the YouTuber is being obnoxious, and you're like,
right?
You're like, okay, this guy's just being a dick and he's loud and he's obnoxious and he's being a nuisance, but the bottom line is he's not really doing anything illegal. Like that will merit him jail time. Or a RICO case, I guess, right? Again, the same you would present to mobsters who handle drugs, money, like crime, like full on crime. Like you would give it to that guy. Like no matter how obnoxious he is. I mean, what's his name? Johnny Somali is in Korea right now.
Yeah.
Right? In jail, as he should be. But he wasn't even presented a RICO case. You know what I mean? In America.
Isn't RICO just like you can't talk about this anymore? So for example, if this YouTuber guy, and again, this is me knowing very little about the actual story, right? Like if this YouTuber guy is actively I don't want to say like interfering with investigations, but I imagine that because of the way journalism is, like he probably is trying to find out his own evidence. He's probably interviewing like his like people that he feels like should be part of the story or whatever, and then he's putting this thing online to maybe sway what's it say, sway the court of public opinion, right, because that's the thing, right? And then so like, is it unreasonable for the police to be like, okay man, like hold up, like you're fucking everything up, and rightly or wrongly, right? Like, and this is the thing, I think in the freedoms of Americas, I think that's it, right? Like in the freedoms of Americas, like you should be able to like say whatever you want.
So I don't know if you want to chime in, Ads, but so as far as my sources go, there was never any investigation.
Oh.
I don't think there was.
There was no investigation of this missing Legos, of this unpaid money. In fact, Brian, the son, did report it to the police, and the police, obviously, the word is they did nothing. But I'm sure they did something, but it's not. But
it was not enough.
Correct, and so much so, in fact, that the son was basically like, okay, fuck it, forget it. I guess I'm never gonna have that money ever again. And that's the only reason why this YouTuber, Ben, came around, because Brian was like, listen, man, you can do whatever the fuck you want because I already did what I can. Like, it can't possibly get any worse. He is literally net zero, right? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, to put RICO charges on someone too, right? Like, you're essentially saying, like, it's stuff that you would throw on gang members, right? You're talking about conspiracy. You're talking about, like, you're essentially saying he's like a ringleader to cause all this havoc, and it's a, like, it's a pretty serious
Very
allegation.
serious.
So I'm very surprised that they took it that far, and like, regardless of how obnoxious the YouTuber may or may not be, right? It's like you guys are prosecuting the wrong person, right? Like, it's fairly obvious that it's not like they're going after the wrong person.
The
Regardless
bias
of
is
yeah, it's quite biased. Like, it looks really bad for the
really
law
bad.
enforcement. So I think that's part of why it's so shocking.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not like fully comprehending the seriousness of a RICO, because to me it's like, okay, like, if let's just say everybody is doing their job, right? Law enforcement is doing their job and whatever, and then this YouTube, and because like I think you're right. I am thinking of that Johnny whatever Somali guy. Yeah, like he's like he literally goes around like trying to get a reaction out of people, and like
intentionally,
intentionally, and he is a huge public nuisance. Yeah. And then so if someone's trying to do that with like an active investigation, I think as law enforcement, I would also be like, hey man, like, shut up.
Right. I think there's so many ways to do it though, that like, you don't have to bring charges.
Correct.
You can like slap him with fines, you can put restraining orders, you can, all that. There's so many steps before you get to any kind of charges, so it's kind of surprising how far they took it.
Yeah, fair enough. And this I would imagine is like the first few steps that they took, that it was like a large enough step to be like, wow, okay, what are we doing? Like, overstepped? I guess is that the sentiment?
They ended up firing those guys, actually. They ended up letting go of the brick and mortar guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Mormon supporters, they ended up firing them.
Those were the guys that took over from the franchisee, right? Yeah, I think they were released or whatever.
They were, yes. Like, but this is like after the fact. Like, I'm pretty sure they were just forced to do it.
Yeah.
And it was very clearly, like, it was a very clear motive that they weren't gonna do that had they not have the backlash that they're currently having.
You think this story would have gotten as big as it is? And by the way, like, I fully changed my background music as we're recording, from like super happy, like chill cafe music to like deep conspiracy, like controversial conspiracy music.
Yeah.
It's like thriller music.
Yeah. You know the like the heavy heartbeat, like.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's funny. I don't think it would have gotten as big of a deal. You're totally on it, like, for that. I think if the YouTuber didn't step in, I don't know if anyone would know about this, because it like John was saying, like, the original owners, like, they kind of gave up on it at that point.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything would have happened if the YouTuber didn't step in.
I'm just maybe wondering, like, do you think you guys would care as much about it had it not been, like, for example, if you just hear about this on the news, like, because the news happen every day, and then there's like a billion headlines every day, right? Like, I barely remember what happened this morning. But if you guys just heard this on the news instead of through like the involvement of this YouTuber, do you think you guys would care about it as much?
I don't think I care that much anyways. Like, it is a nice, like, it is an interesting story, and especially with my background, but I think I would have had the same sentiment, because when I first heard the story, my sentiment was like, oh, okay, great, another big corporation trying to squeeze a little guy, and nothing's gonna come of it. And that is how I would feel if I read it off of like a news article or something. I'd be like, oh great, another big company squeezing the little guy, nothing's gonna come of it, no one's gonna do anything.
John, what about you?
So, coming from a third world country, is that still the term? Because I feel like
developing
country, where corruption and politicians and police authorities is pretty much like, they're sussy at best. You know what I mean?
And it's still an issue.
Correct. It's an ever-going issue. Not to make this political, right? That's just a fact. Like, ever since we grew up, like, that's the kind of environment that we were in. Like, bribing was like the norm. Like, literally, that is like, if a cop stops you, like, for whatever reason, You just
pull
have
out
to.
a 20.
You just pull out a 20, or in that case,
Damn.
yeah, you just
Dang.
pull out a 20, you just hand it to them, and they're like, okay, you just take care next time, okay? There's a warning, like that kind of.
Dang.
Damn.
So then moving here, where it's not really a secret, like it's not really hush hush. It's talked about, right? Especially at like, like like fuck the police, right? Like that whole
Yeah.
thing, right?
Right.
Where it's like a culture, but it's not really like, oh, but not really, right? This entire thing for me surfaced all of that up to be like, no, dude, like it's real.
This is like visceral for you. Okay?
Like it's like if
Like
you
you're
don't-
getting not whiplash, PTSD from like your time
right, like
back
it's
home.
like they do this here too, which is a country, which is a developed country, which corruption, I mean, I'm sure it still exists, but it's not as blatant as that. This was so in your face corruption. Like this is so in your face. You are nobody, and there's nothing you can do because I have more money than you. And everybody in my network who is getting a lick of that money is also against you. And yeah, and that's why it was so disturbing for me to see that. And this YouTuber isn't even trying to set it up to kind of do a gotcha to the it's not a gotcha journalism. Like he's not waiting for them to slip up. Like these guys are just, and I'm talking about police specifically, the police department there. These guys were genuinely just fucking with these guys because somebody told them, who gives them money, told them to get this guy off of me.
Yeah.
And that was it. And that was so disturbing for me. Like it's just blatant corruption like that.
Did you watch the CoffeeZilla take on it?
I did.
How did you feel after that?
So this was where the money estimate was happening, right? He was looking for the
Right.
$200,000, right?
Yeah, and he interviewed, I think, the minifigs
Correct.
CEO.
That-
I want to say.
both
Yeah,
of them, yeah, the brothers, the founders.
Yeah, exactly.
And they interviewed them both. His objective wasn't really to identify who's wrong. His objective was to find the money.
Yeah.
Firstly, we touched on it. The $200,000 turns out not really. 100,000
Yeah.
a tops. But I mean,
Right.
still, $100,000 is still very significant, right?
For like a normal civilian, right?
For a normal
We're talking
civilian.
about, yeah.
Correct. But for a corporation, not so much. Maybe.
Pocket change.
Right? Exactly. Pocket change, right? That's why it was so appalling to that CoffeeZilla is always saying that, like, you guys could have just paid this guy out and then none of this happened,
and
right?
still made money too.
Yeah.
I think that's a shocking part.
But now everybody's trashing your corporation. There's Lego vigilantes going on around. I don't know if you guys got wind
Oh
of that
yeah,
too.
yeah. Wait,
What?
isn't it just videos of people destroying their Lego?
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's another. I'm sorry. I am not. That's just.
That's yeah.
Sorry. That's just also just dumb. That doesn't-
Exactly.
And you
Right.
already bought it, like.
Right.
And it's also it's not Lego. It's bricks and minifigs. They're
Bricks
two
and minifigs, yeah,
different
correct.
companies. Oh, anyways.
And the
People need to
worst
get
part,
their facts
Stanley, is that Bricks and Minifigs is a franchise, right? So the other
So then the people that have nothing to do with this are also getting impacted.
Yes.
Exactly. You see? Exactly. Because of the outrage that all of this has caused, is now we're getting this crazy snowball of like, okay, whoa, like chill. Like what's going on? But at the same time, a lot of people, especially now, right? Like the culture now and how things can get so heated, right? Where it's like, yeah,
quickly.
like cancel culture is not even enough. You know what I mean? Like, no. We gotta burn it down too. Like we don't just destroy the house. We
Like,
gotta
it's
burn it
scorched
all
earth.
down.
Yeah. I was gonna say like dig it up and then burn the earth beneath it. That's what it feels like.
And that's right. So it has snowballed to that now. And it's like, what is happening? Anyway, yeah, back to the CoffeeZilla thing. He found the money. It's about 80,000. I think 80,000 that's missing. That's basically has been divided into multiple things of IOUs.
Yes.
And then that's where it is. That's
Yeah.
where it's in a bunch of IOUs.
It's like someone intentionally went and hid the money, and for such a big company, it's like, really? Like, is that
Right.
necessary for you guys? For 80 grand, you went through all this trouble to hide it through a bunch of IOUs just so you don't pay these little guys. Like, And in the grand scheme of things, yeah, like it's nothing. Like that's too much effort.
Can I then ask you both, maybe as like a, let's say that we don't know the corruption that's happening behind the scenes. If you were the owner and you were being, what's the word? Vandalized is not the word.
Like I'm being accused of hiding $80,000.
As you're the corporation, right?
Oh, like I'm the big guy today.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're like-
you're
and
the
then
big
I'm
guy.
like, oh man, like I can't find $80,000.
Yeah, you're the big guy. You have the money, right? Would you
I would just pay it out.
You would just pay it out, ads?
I would just pay it out. That's dumb. Like the PR, like it's dumb. I would just pay it out and I'll get an actuary in here, trace the money, figure it out, and then just figure it out my own way. Like I'll pay it out so then like public leaves me alone and like I don't look like an a-hole, and then I will internally figure out where the money actually is and then get it back that way.
Stanley?
I don't think I know enough about the situation. Like knowing very little, like if I own this company today and then like I don't know, someone's like, hey boss, like as part of weekly reports, right, we acquired whatever, and then we're like looking for $80,000. Like I would be like, oh man, like $80,000 sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right? Especially after an acquisition, because
Yes.
that's my understanding of it, right? Like they spent money to buy this thing, and then now I'm expected to spend more money to like fix this problem, right?
Yeah.
So then I would be like, well, like, you know, find it. Maybe I wouldn't have done it the way that it was done, but like again, like hindsight's 2020, right?
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah.
if the story blew up, I would immediately be like,
right.
okay, guys, like, you know, like let's fight some fires, like,
Right,
yo,
right.
whatever they want, pay them out. We'll figure this out later.
Yeah.
I
I think at this point, you're right. Like, because the fire is already burning, at this point, I'd just be like, pay it out. Get it off the news.
Right, and genuinely, I think because they've gotten away with it so much, so many times. By the way, Stanley, this isn't the first time that they've done this to somebody, by the way.
Oh, tell me more.
Like, this is like a common thing for them to do, to kind of
When you
underhand.
say dumb, like when you say
Bam.
dumb, is it generally big companies or this
Just this guy.
particular
Yeah,
company?
this particular.
This particular company,
Okay, so
yeah.
maybe they were already like, we gotten away with this before.
Correct.
Nothing's gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
Let's find it $80,000 so we can have a really nice vacation this year. You know?
Yeah, grab my next yacht, right? Like,
Yeah.
God.
I think you guys are right. Now, because just pay the 80, like the pocket change, right? Like just pay it out. But I think they've been so like untouched, you know, they felt this like oh, I'm
Oh, they
untouchable.
feel-
Untouchable.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like I'm up here. We've had these people who like ask us where their Lego is, and we just tell them, hey, you don't want to do this. You're gonna be buried in lawyer fees. You're gonna be in debt, and we have infinite resources. Like they have said it like that to these people, and so those people are like, oh, okay, I guess I won't do it. You know what I mean? Like they've been up there for so long, and I think it is because of that like untouchableness that they're like, oh, I'm invulnerable, like I can take on whatever, and then it fucking snowballed into this. Is like, it's crazy. One comparison that I keep running back to, you guys know 401 games, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, 401 games where we trade cards and stuff. It's genuinely like that if you could convert it to just cards.
Oh my God! Have you boycotted 401 games
No, I
because of
haven't,
their
I haven't.
malicious business practices?
I haven't boycotted, but 401 games is one of the biggest ones that we have here in Toronto,
Yeah.
right? In
Yeah.
Ontario, I think. In Canada, I think. Yeah.
That
I
I
don't know
know.
about in Canada,
Yeah.
but for
Maybe
sure
Ontario.
in Toronto, yeah. But like I will say, like man, their prices are crazy high,
Dude,
Like
because they can,
hi-
right?
Yeah, it's so high that I'm like, who's buying this stuff?
Because they can.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. And then I've just certainly been in situations where, oh my God, like is this okay?
Yeah, I don't. It's a bit alarming that when it unravels like that, that these people have the authorities to. Also, by the way, the police department made a statement too on YouTube. I don't know.
Oh, really? That
You guys didn't know
see.
that?
I didn't see that, no.
Dude, they made a full on like the what is it? The chief of the
The police
whatever?
chief?
Yeah, the
Police chief?
Yeah, police deputy, the highest guy in that police
Yeah.
station, made a statement, a YouTube
Oh my
statement.
god.
That's
That's-
the statement. Are they
the
doubling
statement-
down?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that we were led to believe, like Officer this had a feeling that their intuition was this and that or whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Did you know that the YouTubers were literally they were suspected of having drugs,
Oh yeah,
carrying
right.
drugs, and they were stopped for 3 hours, like
And
literally and searched for 3 hours just on the curb by these police officers, and they kept asking them, "Do you have it? Do you have it?" For 3 fucking hours, dude. And you say no the first time, you would think.
Well.
You would think 1 hour of that is like, okay, cool, but 3 fucking hours of just
No.
no.
Okay, so I think that you guys have convinced me that there is like some sort of corruption going on right now. Because like to me, I think because of my very like limited understanding of the story, genuinely I thought this was like like someone stole some money and then like someone's trying to hide it, bury it in evidence, blah blah blah, and then there's just like blame going around, right? But like what it sounds like, based on what's been presented, yeah. based on what's been happening, based on I think like the unreasonable actions of so many of the involved parties, I'm like, yeah, no, there's something is like
fishy.
someone doesn't want someone to know about something.
Yeah, I think what also bothered me too, like you're totally right. I think that's what they wanted to do. Like they wanted to make it seem like it's just like, oh, someone took it, we don't know who, and they wanted to make it seem like that. They even brought up like I think the original franchise owner, like her youth criminal history. Yeah. She like shoplifted when she was like, I don't know, like 19, yeah. 19, it was like many years ago, like decades ago, and they brought up like, oh, she's stolen before, probably.
She has history.
Her. She has history, and she's like,
I know, right?
She was like, motherfucker, I shoplifted. I didn't steal $100,000. Like I stole lipstick. That kind of situation. And she's like, to bring that up, to try to pin this on me and make it look like I stole it is outrageous. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of shitty.
According to this lady too, Stan, she even told them before she was a franchisee. She's like, hey, I have history of theft. Is that gonna be okay? At which Bam was like, yeah, you're not your past. Like it's totally fine. Lo and behold,
You're just using
fine.
Yeah, dude, they would use it too. It's so crazy, dude.
It is so gross.
Like it. I'm trying to empathize, and you guys know me. Like I'm trying to put my feet into the corporation shoes, right? And I'm like, okay, I get it. It's about the principle, right? It's not about the money, right? But now that your stink is coming out everywhere, and it's not just like, oops, I farted. It turns out you've been shitting the floor the entire time.
What a visual, dude. Damn.
Yeah, seriously.
Holy crap.
And then you were like, no, guys, that's the incense. Like there's nothing going on here. It doesn't smell bad. That's just the potpourri, The potpourri has just... And then every time you're like, no, bro, it smells like shit. They're like, no, oh, sorry, the potpourri is old. Okay, sorry, we just haven't changed the potpourri. And you're like, no, bro, it really stinks. Look, I can even see the stains. And then they go, oh, no. Those were like, we stepped on the potpourri. Like they just kept going and going and
I know.
going.
And then it gets to a point where like, even when it's put right in front of them, right? It's like, look at this stain. The response then turns into, I'm sorry, I don't know what stain you're looking at. I haven't seen this before.
If you're seeing denial.
Like full on denial. Like if you're seeing a stain, I don't think that's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna need time to review this stain.
It's so crazy, Stanley. It's so nuts. And you see
it's amazing.
And you don't need to be some kind of super Sherlock to see that their body language is that they're lying to their teeth too. It's so gross. The audacity of it, the entire, it's so appalling, and that's why
that is kind of like quintessential like corporate America, though.
You would right?
Yes. That's how I felt when I first heard the story, and then I think that's what I mean when I say like I don't think I'd react differently if I read it or if I saw it on like all these social media platforms, because unfortunately it's the format of the story is like a bad Hallmark movie. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
and I know how it's gonna end. I
Yeah.
really hate to say that, but it is corporate America, right?
And which again is like the whole fuck the police, but not really. But
Right.
but underneath it all, actually, yeah, like it gives legs to those people who will take this to the extreme, like the Lego vigilantes, right? Like who are just now have the reason to be violent, right?
Okay, but like let me ask you this, right? Like, is there a reason to be violent? Like, is this Lego's fault that they're destroying their Legos?
I think that's what we mean. Like, I mean, John, I don't know how you feel about it, but I was definitely, when I saw that, I was definitely like, guys, wrong people, wrong people.
Oh
Because
no,
I'm like, Lego didn't do anything. Like, Lego's like what, Switzerland or something? Sweden?
right?
Switzerland?
Like
Yeah.
that company, but apparently Bricks and Minifigs is so big in America, Stan. Like it's like everywhere. Like it's
Yeah.
like the Walmart of like Legos, apparently.
Then stop
Right.
going to Walmart.
So you say, right?
You know what? I have a question because I think this feeds into what you asked, Dan. Specific question is, do you think at this point Lego should do something about it? Because like their
None of
name,
their business.
it is none of their business, but their name is being dragged through the mud. They're being
Yeah.
associated. Should
God.
should they do something about it? And my follow up question is a more macro question. Like take us like fly out into space with me and look at this from space. Like
Yeah.
Let's
how
take a
do
trip.
you yeah, like take a trip. We're on a freaking spaceship. We're far away. No longer talking about this specific situation. Like how do you feel about social media justice and social media, I guess the court of public opinion and also social media warriors? Like, because I feel like some people are warriors in the sense that they sniff this and then they make a video about it and then they call for action. They're like, let's go boycott, let's, do this, do that. How do you feel about that kind of like the social vigilantiness of our current society?
Sure. I have certainly many thoughts about it.
Yeah.
My first and foremost thought is it is ridiculous the amount of transportation methods that we've taken on this podcast to go anywhere.
Don't worry, I'll take you to a cruise.
We've
I'll
now
take you to a
boarded
cruise.
a spaceship.
I'll take you to a cruise next week.
Nuts. Very crazy.
Dang.
Okay, this is the craziest tangent we've ever been on. Okay, in terms of what was your first question? Your first question was
Specifically, should Lego do anything about this?
should Lego do anything about it? No, like this is nothing to do with Lego. Like
Right,
if
right,
I was
but they're-
Lego,
but they're losing.
I would be sitting in my neutral country looking at this very ridiculous piece of music going, what?
But
Was?
you're sitting in a neutral place, but still catching strays. So should
But
you
then
do
why?
something?
But porque, this is not their problem.
100%.
Like, what are they
But,
gonna do?
like, if you're
realistically, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna be like, what are they gonna do?
They-
Like, guys, this was.
I don't know.
They disassociate from Bricks and Minifigs?
Yeah, like I'm wondering how they could disassociate. Like,
No,
would
like they
putting
just
out
evacuate. Like they're just
Yeah, yeah, like,
Lego
can't
will
they-
not be sold in any of these
like
with this company
copyright
anymore.
smack
Yeah.
them, trademark smack them, and be like they are no longer allowed to like resell our stuff.
It
blah,
sounds
blah,
like a
blah, all
lot
that
of
kind stuff.
lawyer fees, bro.
It is. So
for
like,
something that wasn't
but is it worth it?
involving them.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I
don't
think that's the
so.
thing.
I don't think so. Like, I think it would be very honorable for them to do, but this would be a
Right.
huge hit on their business. And at the
Yeah.
end of the
Right.
day, as neutral as they may be, actually, also, someone please fact check me. I really hope that they are in Switzerland because if they're like in a
I'll do it
non-neutral
right now.
country, I'm being.
I think you're going off of the saying of being Swiss. I think.
Yeah, right? Like,
I think
are
that's an
they-
old saying.
Okay, you know what? Like, scratch that.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, though. No, it counts.
But
it
yeah,
counts,
yeah.
it's
But like, if this is nothing to do with them, and you have to spend all of this money plus take on all of this future risk for unsure what, right? Like, I don't think it's worth it for them. They're probably like, what's happening?
fine. I agree.
Let me sell like Lego roses somewhere else.
True. I agree. I agree. There's a second part to the
Right?
question, though, Stanley.
Okay,
the
second
outer
part of
space
the
one.
question. The outer space one. So we're now in orbit.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Social media justice warriors. I think like
Yeah.
the gist.
Right.
I think. Okay, I have two parts to this. Okay.
Okay.
I think that it is like. I don't think. Okay, you didn't ask me if the question was, "Is this right or not?" You just asked me if I had feelings about it. I think
Yeah.
my feeling is that I very much recognize that we live in North America, which is a free speech society. So you should be
Yeah.
able to say whatever the hell you want to say, as long as it doesn't like
Hurt anyone.
maliciously or like falsely represent somebody else, right?
Okay,
like you
fair.
can't make up shit about someone else. But if you genuinely believe like, these folks are evil, all right, man, like say your piece, right?
Yeah.
Going online making videos about it, that's within your right? Y'all go ahead and do that. I think my problem genuinely is and this is like a cultural thing of our time, not even just of the younger generation, but of like today.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of people tend to kind of like consume this and it immediately get triggered and then immediately take action without
Yeah.
kind of like thinking about
Thinking
it.
it
Right?
out.
Yeah.
So I'm sure lots of people have certainly heard of like stories of like, like so and so did me wrong. This is their business, and then all of a sudden their business like would get like flooded with like thousands of 1-star reviews, only to find out, oh shit, like this is not their business. This is like their sister business that had nothing to do with the original like Lego, right? And then so like for no reason, these people's livelihoods are now impacted by the online justice warriors that has nothing to do with them either. They were just like, I'm outraged, I ought to do something. And this is the same thing. I'm gonna get canceled for this, but you know what?
No.
I think we've been canceled enough. I've been canceled enough times on this podcast, and I'm not afraid anymore. I think this is the same things as like early 2000s, and this used to be a trend for young kids who are listening now, right? Where like, like this is so like whatever awareness day, right? Like this is for all the like all the kids out there that got abused, blah blah blah, right? Like let's change our profile picture to one stripe of yellow. And then,
Oh my God, yes.
all of your friends will do it, right? Like all of your
Yeah.
friends will change your
Oh my
profile
God,
picture.
yeah.
And then like I used to do it too. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing something. And then one person literally was like, okay, so what? You changed your
Right, and then
profile
nothing
picture for a
happens.
day. And then what? And then this is what I'm like this. Oh, by the way, we're recording this towards the end of June. So this is like peak like we're like the city of Toronto is at war right now. This is either Pride Month or FIFA month, right? You choose one or the other.
Yeah.
And then this is like peak like of that experience where like as a gay person you get like, oh, like in the month of June all the corporations change their logos to rainbow and then they do nothing about it. And then July 1st all the rainbows go to die. And then now because like diversity is not it's not like hot topic anymore, right? Like nobody's doing it anymore. And then like nobody's talking about pride, nobody's like talking about like all this stuff. Where like 3-4 years ago, or maybe like right before the pandemic during peak Obama era, right? Like that is like, oh, like diversity, gay, and like blah blah, and then like trans people. And then it's like, okay, what happened? What happened to all of those rah-rahs back then, right? So I think it's the same thing where it's like, are you actually like if you actually feel so strongly about this, like boycott them. Just don't spend money there. Don't give them your attention. Don't give them social media interactions. Don't feed into the rage. But like people love it. People love the rage. People love feeding into the rage, right? And then after they log off, after they close their apps, right? Swipe up and close
They minimize the
their
apps. Yeah.
Right? They go right back to Walmart and buy rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, okay, then what is all the rage for? Like, people actually are being impacted by your rage.
Yeah.
Right? And then the more people that
agree.
interact with this stuff, like, the more it's like, oh, yeah, like, let me make more of this content. And I'm like, oh, man, like, I spent a long time curating my own algorithm to avoid, like, I try so hard. I genuinely try so hard not to get rage baited by my own algorithm.
Oh no.
But I often fail because they are so engaging. And I'm
They're
like,
so
God
good.
damn it.
And they're everywhere.
so juicy.
They're
and then
so,
they're like traps, right? They're traps. Like they get you in and all of a sudden like bam, dog gets hit by a car. You're like, what?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, let me dip my toe, and then boom, they pull your entire leg down. And now you're
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and you're scrolling on like Instagram Reels and you're like, no,
Oh, no.
not another one.
I don't know if I've ever shared my experience with you guys, but I've been internet canceled as a lawyer.
Oh.
So I had a client who was a landlord. She's not a great landlord. But at the same time, like, I think she just didn't know the rules.
Yes.
So like, I mean, that's why I was hired, right, to kind of like figure this shit out for her.
Okay.
And her
That
tenants.
kind of podcast, like, can we say her name or no?
No, I'm not gonna say her name.
You're crazy.
That would be
sick,
like,
Sally. What
ooh.
the heck,
I feel like my license just walked out the door.
brother? Are you
But yeah,
good?
so like she the thing is, I don't think she was a bad person. It's just like I said, she didn't know the rules, so that's
was a bad
where I came in,
professional.
right?
Yeah.
So anyways, like she was being sued by her tenants. And basically her tenants had a call to action for all her friends and community and whatever. And they basically internet canceled me. They gave my firm and me specifically 1-star reviews. I had a
They
whole
review bombed you.
campaign.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
review bombed me. They email bombed me. I had hundreds of emails coming in every day. And it literally, they made a website where they're like, here, copy and paste this. This is her email. Send it to her. And I had to make like a separate spam folder to like filter that shit out. And their entire gist is she is a terrible lawyer because she's helping this landlord and wasting our time, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, and everyone's like, I can't believe you're supporting this landlord. I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, you don't understand. A, you don't understand what is happening. You don't know the details of the case. And B, do you not understand our system? Do you want to move to North Korea where you have no rights? Because even a criminal, until they are convicted, they have a right to representation to attempt to prove their innocence and put in a defense. So
Right.
if you hate this landlord so much and you want to get this landlord dealt with, go through the proper systems. Otherwise, move to North Korea. Move to another country that has no legal system in place, right? Like, it blows my mind because I'm like, she has a right to a defense. And I am not doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm not taking your rights away.
You're doing your job, literally.
I'm doing my job. Like, you guys are suing her. That's fine. She can defend herself.
Good.
I am not doing this maliciously. And we weren't doing anything maliciously, right? So it's like, it blows my mind that people just jumped on the wagon and just did this. And I'm like, why?
You know, I want to do like a little bit of devil's advocate, and I know we're over time, so I'll be quick. I know that. I know that like this is the case, and then you may be representing kind of like the generally viewed as the wrong side, right? And I think what it is that perhaps the people kind of doing this, like, they really don't have any other, like, I think this is what it is misplaced anger, right? People are so angry they can't do anything else because maybe financially they're locked down, maybe they can't find more money for, like, you know, like more lawyer time or whatever. So this is the way that they decided to deal with it. And I'm like, I get it. Right, and then this is where I'm like, as a person who's like not involved, right, on Lego Gate, on Lawyer Gate, on like whatever, like as a person who's not involved, I get it, but also I feel like your anger is misplaced, right? And I feel like this no, like the anger of the people that are sending you all of this hate emails and whatever. I feel like their anger is displaced because, like, I think what they actually are angry at is maybe at the system, right? But they are like, they have no power to change it, right? And just like in this instance of Lego Gate, right, which I think a lot of people are like, man, like, and I think this is like a, let me play this for like 10 seconds here. Maybe this is like they recognize similar patterns in a much larger picture, right? Where like they are also powerless because the system is so vast and large and complex that like it's hard to navigate, right? And then so, you know, maybe is it BAM just decide, like, this larger company can decide to just like spin up another scandal to like distract and then distract and then distract, and before you know it, it's the midterms. Anyway, sorry, moving on.
Yes.
So it's at the end of the hour. Are you guys done your beer?
Oh my god.
Oh, you're closing? Okay, yeah, I'll let you land the spaceship. All right, I'm done. I'm done, man.
But like, for me, we're very, very quick on closing the like pre-landing check here. The reason why I asked that is I feel like, I think in today's society, I am happy that we have the ability to call out these big corporations via social media justice. But I feel like at the same time, we have not struck a balance where we are calling them out sufficiently and effectively versus going crazy. Like, some people kind of take it to the wrong extreme, like the case in hand is the breaking of the Legos. I'm like, if you broke something that is actually BAMs, I think that would be more effective. But you're breaking Legos, who is, again, in a neutral ground, which I fact checked. They're in Denmark, very close.
I knew it was somewhere there.
You were so close. But yeah, like
so they're non-neutral. They're non-neutral.
but like a company that's kind of unrelated, I'm like, good idea, but execute it on BAM, maybe not Lego. Like I feel I like the ability that like a normal person has now to call out these companies, but I wish it was not taken to an extreme or sometimes driven in the wrong direction, because it's almost like groupthink, right? Like if one person starts doing it, everyone starts going that way, and it's like wait, wrong turn.
Mob mentality. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop
well,
spending money there. Stop spending
all
money
right.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
we have landed.
Good job.
We are now, we're just waiting on the checks. Make sure we are, we don't pop a blood vessel. I think, you guys know whose turn it is? You guys have written down, right?
I think it's mine, because
Yes.
it was yours last time, right?
Correct. Yes, I believe so as well.
Yes, correct.
I
Okay,
believe
so I do have one, but before we get there, let's do our usual. So
yes.
Nice.
Corona, if you're listening, you're not basic. We love you. You're an experience, right?
Dang.
If you happen to be listening to us and you love to provide us with said experience, right? Yeah.
Share the
Yeah,
experience.
You can,
Yeah.
You can find us and collab with us on all our socials at Adeline.
We are on Instagram and TikTok. We are Beer Talks TO. That's BEERTALKSTO. We are Beer Talks TO.
Beer Talks to Addie was squinting. Her brain was cooking. I can see the smoke out of her ears. She is spelling, brother. That's us.
Actually.
You're in your favorite segment of Peak or Cheek, as we've established.
Can we like switch up the energy like right after this really hype song? Like can we keep
shoot.
the energy up?
Oh, you want me to keep it up?
Yeah.
No. Okay. It's Stanley's turn for Peak or Cheek. Stanley, the stage is yours.
I have a timely peak or cheek. Actually, I don't even know when this episode is gonna go out, so I hope it's timely. But for us right now, it is timely. So I have a peak or cheek topic for you all, which is water parks. Hey, water parks. For me, I will go first without an explanation. For me, water park cheeks.
Wow.
Okay. Oh,
Not
man.
an absence of. Butt cheeks.
I see what you
Get it? Butt cheeks.
I got you. I just choose to not acknowledge.
I have to. Oh man, can I check this one and then come back to
What?
you? I'm still thinking.
We can check things now.
No. She's racking her brain. Okay, I can go.
Water parks is
thank
that
you.
hard?
It is hard, man. Okay.
It's hard for me as well. Okay.
Oh.
So
Why?
one, because I have insecurities with my body. And so I've always been, but is that a reason to hate water places?
Water parks? Is this misplaced anger?
Exactly.
Oh,
right?
no.
Exactly. You see? Like, am I reflecting it? But the one, we are 18 plus here. The one time, the last time rather, I think that was the first and last time I was ever at a water park. It was so peak.
Okay.
And it was because I had an entire gummy.
Oh.
It was
Right.
Yo, is
assisted.
that safe?
No.
Right?
Oh my god.
Also,
That is not safe.
not to mention, I don't know how to swim either.
Oh my god.
Okay, what the heck?
I think that's why I had a lot of fun. But
Because
I
you
think
were
it's-
in mortal danger.
I think because of that experience and pushing aside my personal qualms with what I'm working on, I think water parks is peak.
Oof.
Ooh, okay, Addie, let's go tiebreaker.
Oh no.
Oh, you're the kingmaker, Adeline.
I'm gonna have to say cheeks.
Okay.
I will explain.
Yeah.
I loved water parks.
Oh.
I
past.
want to take my child to a water park. I think that is great core memory. However, I'm not doing it in GTA because It is always crowded. It is so cold when you have to line up for the goddamn slide. By the time, every time you leave a water park, you are gonna get sick.
You're freezing, yeah.
Because you are freezing, you're wet and soaking, you're freezing, you go down the slide for 10 seconds and then you do it again. So it's like, I really hate that. The ones in GTA are always packed. It is gross because if y'all do some research on water parks and the water there, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
However, if I'm going to like a nice resort and they have a nice water park, it's like calm and chill and it's like not super packed and it's family friendly and I get to go with my kid. I will enjoy that. I just hate water parks in GTA because GTA is way overpopulated nowadays.
And because of that, it's cheeks.
Because of that, it is now cheeks for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stanley, you can reason now.
It speaks for the sole reason that I feel like the water there is always dirty, and I feel like
Fair.
I feel like I've just been brainwashed enough to be like someone's always peeing in the water,
Yeah.
Fair.
right? And
Especially
I'm
if
like,
there's kids.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, but the water parks are just filled with kids.
Yeah.
And I will. So I've been to one water park once in my whole life, and I've been to a like a water slide area on a cruise. Right.
Oh.
That's it. That's the only two water
Okay.
situations I've been to. If there is a better experience that someone can take me to, I'm open to trying it. I'm open to changing my cheeks to pink. Right? Like I'm open to new experiences. I'm open to changing my opinion. But so far my like everything about it is just not great. Like it's cold. Like I don't think the slides are that fun, to be honest with you. I always
Not
get
all of
water up
them
my
are.
nose, and then I'm like, oh, this is probably somebody's pee.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. at
I
all.
I can tell you for sure, like babies and toddler swim diapers only catch poop.
Right.
They are only
like
designed
if there's
to catch
baby and toddlers, hard
Yeah.
no. Like,
yeah,
forever
100% there's
cheeks.
pee. My question is, if you were lining up for a slide and you are halfway up there and you need to pee, will you go back down, hold it, or third option, you're wet anyways, no one's gonna tell and just you let it go?
On the slide? In the
Like,
slide?
On your slide?
No, you are lining up on the stairs going up to the slide. You are
Like you
halfway
just
there.
go in front of everybody in line because you're already dripping wet?
Because you're dripping wet.
Adeline.
No one can tell. No one can tell. No, I'm asking, what do you do? I'm asking, what would you do?
Go to the
What would
washroom,
you
bro.
do?
What the heck?
I would just hold it. Wait, you guys can't hold it?
I mean, is holding an option? Sure,
Yeah.
I'll hold it. Sure, I'll hold it.
Okay, if additional options are available, I would go pee before I go to line up if I know the line's super long. Like how long are you in this line for 2 hours?
What if you forgot? All your friends are like, let's go, and then you were in the heat of it and you went.
Adi, I've been unofficially diagnosed with autism. I'm not gonna forget.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay?
Hey, you know,
I'm gonna know.
I'm looking at the Great Wolf Lodge in Niagara. 4.4 stars.
Yeah.
14,000
4.4
Google
stars worth of
reviews.
pee.
Google reviews. Also, again, maybe because I was under influence. Okay, I gotta tell you guys, I had a blast. Like it was.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
It was amazing.
I
One
was a kid.
30-second story. So we were obviously very high, and you know those buckets that get filled up and they just randomly
yeah.
like tip over and pour
Yeah.
something. We were walking, me and a friend of mine. We were walking. We were both high as hell, right? And this bucket,
Oh no.
it pours onto him, and he screamed. Like,
no.
like a feral cry because he didn't know, like he was attacked or whatever. Like he felt so violated that he just stayed on the ground, short of crying. Okay, short of crying because he felt so violated. He was I was dying. I was laughing so hard because his reaction was so. It was like a movie, like like when somebody died, kind of like reaction.
Aw.
I know. I'll never forget that. I think. Anyway, but Beer Talks collectively thinks water parks is cheeks. I'm okay.
Damn.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. I feel like
yeah,
like
I'm okay with that.
child me would be sad, but I'm like, think about it. It's so gross. It's so dirty.
Adult, you understand.
Adult me
Yeah,
understands.
adult
Yeah.
understands. Anyway, also nightly fees are $320. Holy shit!
At Great Wolf Lodge?
Great Wolf
Yeah,
Lodge,
it's
yeah.
one of the
Cheeks.
most popular family-friendly all-inclusives.
Holy shit! Anyway, that's not sponsored, by the way. Maybe I should
Not
just cut that out.
just beep out the name. Just beep out the
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah. Beep. We'll catch you guys again next time. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.